We are going to start this show out in Boulder, Colorado, because Colorado is looking to capitalize on a big noon Saturday kickoff against Utah this Saturday. Buffs are currently ranked number 18 nationally and have a ton of recruiting momentum right now. Colorado only has 10 commitments, but there's more coming soon. Buffs fans, do me a favor right now. Smash that subscribe button. The On3 Recruit channel, the best recruiting channel on all of YouTube. And we are talking CU Buffs recruiting. It's red hot right now, so jump on board and hit subscribe. All right, Steve, let's talk some Colorado recruiting. No target is bigger on the board right now than quarterback Julian Lewis. He did not show up for his visit in Indiana over the weekend. So what are your sources saying right now on Julian Lewis?
Well, Colorado did not sign a quarterback in the 2024 cycle. Julian Lewis has been their top target here in 2025. He has taken 4 visits to Boulder this calendar year, all 4 trips coming after he committed to USC back in August of 2023. I think there is confidence around Colorado. There always has been that Julian Lewis will ultimately be in the fold for the Buffaloes. You saw that picture from his official visit where Shedeur Sanders is dropping the keys into his hand, passing the torch, as you would say, from him to Julian Lewis. Colorado is the best chance for him to start as a true freshman. He's been to spring practice. He's been to a game. He was there for the exciting win over Cincinnati. He has seen this program turn around. I think the season, more than anything, has really elevated Colorado's position, because coming into the season, they were a 4-8 football team talking about what they were going to be. Now they're 7-2, and they're in the mix to make the college football playoff, win their conference. Shedeur Sanders is going to be up for every major college award at the end of the season, the Heisman Trophy, all the all the quarterback awards, the Johnny Unitas and such. Now I think his teammate Travis Hunter is going to win the Heisman Trophy, but Shedeur Sanders in the mix. The platform that you get playing for Deion Sanders in Colorado right now is exciting. The offense under Coach Shermer, all the pro backgrounds on the Colorado coaching staff. There is a lot of reasons for him to pick Colorado, and talking to sources around the Boulder program, this one feels like it's setting up like a Jordan Seaton recruitment. They won out in the end over Tennessee, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and others for Jordan Seaton at the end of last cycle. He is now Colorado's starting left tackle. He's also tried to help recruit Julian Lewis to Colorado. So there's a lot of excitement that Colorado can flip Julian Lewis from USC. I think USC is also recruiting other quarterbacks just in case it happens. I think if you're Colorado, you feel good about the way it's playing out. But with Julian Lewis's recruitment, and he has visited USC twice this fall as well, sometimes the assumptions that you make aren't always what ends up coming to fruition with this young man in his process as he continues to dot I's and cross T's and talk to several college coaches.
Steve, are you watching where Julian Lewis goes this weekend? Is there any word? I mean, it's only Monday. I know, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is when we really report the big visit news. Mm-hmm. But is there any chance we could see Julian Lewis at this big noon kickoff?
Well, I know that Carrollton High is gearing up for a state championship run under Julian Lewis. He's the reigning Gatorade State Player of the Year in the Peach State. He was a finalist for the Gatorade Player of the Year award last year for the national award. It's a noon kick. Getting from Atlanta to Denver is not hard with the direct flights that those airports have. But as of right now, I haven't heard anything about him visiting there this weekend. He's already been out there a couple weeks ago, been there 4 times. We know he did not go to Indiana this past weekend. We talked about that on the Recruit Reaction Show. His relationships with some on the Indiana staff, second to none. But Colorado with more buzz right now for Julian Lewis than Indiana when you're talking about the flip sweepstakes.
Yeah, well, that's a great update for Colorado fans. I like how you compared Julian Lewis's recruitment to Jordan Seaton. How about we compare Jordan Seaton?
Ever since he flipped Travis Hunter from Florida State, he's had a big recruiting win at the end of every cycle. They've had some good wins here, you know, flipping Antonio Branch from Penn State, 4-star defensive back, Adrian Wilson from Arizona State, who's having a phenomenal senior season in the Lone Star State, but they're looking for more flips. Julian Lewis would certainly be the grand poobah of it all.
All right. Well, let's talk about Carde Smith, because he could be the next Jordan Seaton type flip. Carde Smith committed to USC. He goes 6'6.5", 290 pounds. He is a potential first-year player if he were to flip his commitment to Colorado. So, Steve, what's the latest on Carde Smith, USC offensive tackle commitment?
Well, anyone Colorado recruits from the high school ranks, they view as a first-year player. Carde Smith is someone that they would love to pair with Jordan Seaton for the next couple of years. I like the way it's trending. Logged an on-3 RPM in favor of Colorado on Monday morning. Chad Simmons, my colleague, joined. We think Colorado is the team to beat for Carde Smith. He's been to 2 games this fall, including that win over Cincinnati there with Julian Lewis and company.
All right, more exciting news. There's more flip targets on the board. Another flip coming into focus is Alexander McPherson. He's out of IMG Academy. He's an edge prospect committed to Oklahoma State, but there's a lot of smoke coming out of this recruitment in Colorado's direction.
Well, his season just ended at IMG Academy. He will be taking an official visit this weekend for the Utah game. I like the way it's trending for Colorado. They offered on Halloween, quickly gets an official visit on the books. He was at NC State this past weekend, had a good weekend with the Wolfpack, likes their potential, likes the way they've developed pro defensive linemen. But when he gets to Colorado and he's going to be rubbing elbows with guys like Warren Sapp and all the NFL resumes on the Colorado coaching staff, I think this is shaping up well for Colorado to flip Alexander McPherson. He just wants to get out to Boulder and experience it, and he'll get to do just that this weekend.
All right, exciting times. Now, I can't wait to see how this visit list for the weekend grows, but I want to talk about 2 other major high school targets right now for Colorado. That's edge London Merritt, who's committed to Ohio State, and also linebacker Nathaniel Wusu-Boateng, who we've been talking about a lot on this channel recently because he's been taking visits to Michigan, to Notre Dame. Now we know he's already taken one to Colorado. So, Steve, talk to me about these 2 major high school targets for Colorado.
Well, Colorado is the biggest threat to flip London Merritt from Ohio State. They had him on campus, had a great visit, season opportunity to be an early contributor. And again, the way Colorado's playing this year, I think that's very exciting for London Merritt and his family. Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng, I still like where Michigan is, but I think Colorado is right there in the thick of it. Notre Dame got a visit this past weekend. Texas is in play for a visit next weekend, the 23rd. He saw an opportunity at Colorado, loved his visit. I think it was for the Kansas State game, but they're one of the front runners. I would give the nod to Michigan, but Colorado is battling for Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng.
All right, really interesting coming off that visit to Notre Dame. His recruitment really heating up as we head down the stretch here. So, Colorado fans, talk
Quentin
to Steve
Gibson
and I.
too, Josh. I got to interject before we close this video. Quentin Gibson is a major receiver target for Colorado in this class out of the Lone Star State. He is very dynamic with the ball in his hands. Colorado is one of the schools to really turn it up for him first this fall. Other programs have followed suit, trying to keep him in state. So it's been a little bit of a battle, but Colorado in a great spot for Quentin Gibson out of Lone Star State powerhouse North Crowley. So hit that like and subscribe button on
Smash
Colorado
it,
recruiting.
Smash it. Don't just hit it. Smash that thing because Colorado recruiting is red hot right now. Buffs fans, talk to us about Julian Lewis, about Carde Smith, about some of these flips that are coming into focus and a big noon kickoff on Saturday. Colorado fans, how we feeling? Let us know.